Well, no matter how it happened, Tatanka had the hand raised, and you saw him walking around the ring with a unified title. You already heard Vince McMahon gloating about the fact that he and the WWF now have that unified title there. Here's the champion right here, Tatanka, the Native American, and so far a successful run here in the USWA.
You know, first of all, I want all these people to shut up. You know, here I got it. Let me have this mic. First of all, I got to come to Memphis, Tennessee. No wonder the big city people hate these little small country towns. By taking a look at all of you, you're so stupid and so ignorant. No wonder you think Jerry the Lawler is the real king here in Memphis. He's not a real king. You see who the real king is right now. Tatanka. You know, if you shut up a little bit, you can listen to what I've got to say. You know, the real kings right here today are the kings of the World Wrestling Federation. Not only myself, Randy Macho Man Savage, Mr. Perfect, Elegante, everyone that came here is a king. Myself, I'm still undefeated. I've got the
The king headed this way, huh? If you don't mind, I would like to have the microphone back. Thank you very much. King, let me get in between you and hope that is a safe place to be here.
Come on over, little punk. Come on over. Yeah, you see who the real man is, don't you? You see who the real man is, don't you?
Deal with the king here, not the crowd. King?
No, I want to hang on for just a second, because you see, some of the stuff that he's saying out here today may be right. We can't deny the fact that what we saw, he's got the title around his waist right now. He's the unified world heavyweight champion. That feels pretty good, doesn't it? Pretty good feeling, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. Especially defeating you, Mr. Burger King.
Oh, is that right? Well, you're saying that all the real kings are all of those big stars in the World Wrestling Federation. They're like yourself and the Macho Man and Bret the Hitman Hart, Mr. Perfect. They're the real kings, is that right?
That's right, they're the real kings. You know, Jerry the King Lawler, for so many years now, I've heard so many things about you. Beating all these top stars, beating everybody all over the country. Well, I come here in one day and defeat you, but only defeat you, I take your unified world title. So I prove that the World Wrestling Federation is the real kings.
Well, you know, what you say has some merit to it. You won the match. You beat me with my own hold, I might add, and that does sort of stick in my craw a little bit. So
I didn't beat you with your own hold.
Well, let me just say this. Apparently everything in the World Wrestling Federation to you is bigger and better than what we have down here. Is that right? I mean, that's just great up there, right?
Of course, obviously. It's fantastic. The World Wrestling Federation is top of the mountain.
Okay, and we're just like a bunch of little local yokels to you. Is that right?
Yeah, a lot of Elvis-loving hits. That's what you got here.
Well, I got a little idea because, you know, I sort of, you know, I know a little bit about the World Wrestling Federation. They have these big pay-per-view events, and they've got one that's coming up pretty soon, sometime like right before Thanksgiving, don't they? What's their next big pay-per-view event? What is it going to be?
Survivor Series.
Oh, Survivor Series. Are you going to be in Survivor Series?
Of course I'm going to be in Survivor Series.
How does that work exactly? Now, is that they get some tag teams, like 4 men on a team, and try to eliminate somebody else? Is that right?
You get 4 men on a team, and you just destroy the other 4. And I already know who my partners are. I got the best team. I would tell these people here who are going to be faces, but you people are so stupid and ignorant, you don't even deserve to hear it.
Well, I'll tell you what. For all of us little local yokels down here and us stupid, ignorant people here in Memphis, I had an idea that possibly maybe we could have our own little Survivor Series. Now, I know it won't be as big as impressive as they have up in the World Wrestling Federation, but I had an idea for our own little Survivor Series right here in Memphis. Now, I'll tell you what. Listen, you just tell me what you think now. I had sort of envisioned a couple of teams. Now, you have team captains. Of course, you would naturally be a captain because you're Tatanka from the World Wrestling Federation.
Tatanka's undefeated team, of course.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. I'll tell you what. Well, when you talk about undefeated team, last week, Tommy Rich won the title, the USWA title.
That's great. Jeff Jarrett. He beat Jeff Jarrett. That's great. Fantastic.
Okay. And the Dog Catchers beat the Moon Dogs, and they won the tag team titles here.
Of course.
So if you had as your partners Tommy Rich and the Dog Catchers, you would all be champions. You'd be that's the undefeated team, isn't it?
Of course, undefeated.
Okay.
Of course.
So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll call that's Tatanka's champions. I'll call my team Lawler's Losers. How about that? Yeah, look. Hey.
I have to give it to you. You picked a good name for your team. Lawler's Lose.
Okay. That's myself, because I lost the title. I'd love to have it back, but I lost it. And then, of course, I get Jeff Jarrett as my partner because he lost to Tommy Rich. And then our other two partners would be the Moon Dogs, and, they lost to the Dog Catchers. Does that sound fair? I mean, and then what that boils down to is that's an elimination match, right? If you get beat and pinned, you have to leave the ring. You have to go back to the dressing room, right? And then that might leave 3-on-2 or 4-on-1 or all kinds of situations, right?
Right.
Does that sound pretty good?
That sounds fine, but I can see the way it's going to be right now. We're going to eliminate everyone on your team, and it's going to be 4-on-1 facing Jerry, so-called the King Lawler, and we're going to destroy you and hurt you.
Okay. That sounds fine to me, too. I like that match so far. But let me add one more little stipulation. How about this? Let's make this match just a little more interesting. Since you guys are all the champions right now, y'all have all the belts, let's say that while this match is going on, those belts are at stake. Now, not just to everybody, but like, if Tommy Rich somewhere in this match were to lose to Jeff Jarrett, if Jeff pinned Tommy, then Jeff wins the USWA title back. Hey, and if by some hook or crook I were to pin the undefeated Tatanka, then I win that title back. That ain't gonna happen, right, okay? And or if the Moon Dogs were to pin the Dog Catchers, they get the titles back. How does that sound to you? Does that sound okay, Tatanka?
That's fine, because we've already beat every one of these losers on this team. So obviously you're not going to beat us again. We are the champions. We are the winners. Bring it on. We'll defeat you again.
Well, what do you think of it? You think your men like...
Tommy Rich.
This ain't Tatanka. This is the chief, man. This is... You gotta be... Shut up! Lawler's got to be the stupidest person I've ever seen. Hey, after he gets through with you, I don't know which one. We'll beat the Moon Dogs first. But then we got to flip a coin and see whether we keep him last or Jeff Jarrett, because I want a piece of Jeff Jarrett, too.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds great to me, King, but I think it compares to any WWF match they've ever had, to be honest, because I still want some of you, buddy.
That sounds great.
So it's signed, sealed, and delivered. Is that right?
Well, okay, you guys have agreed.
Stupid as these people over here.
Come on now. I can't make the match. You can't make the match. We'll have to check with Eddie Marlin.
All right. I'll call Eddie Marlin myself.
Come on.
As far as we're concerned, though, we've got our own little Survivor Series this Monday night, right?
Oh, it's a big Survivor Series because you got to survive.
Tommy Rich, the Moon and the Dog Catchers, and Tatanka against the Moon Dogs, Jeff Jarrett, and myself. And the belts are all at stake, right? Is that okay with you?
Jerry the King Lawler, we'll face you anytime, anywhere. We'll defeat you again. We're the champions. We're going to stay the champions. As far as all you ignorant, stupid, on TV. Take a good look, because we're going to destroy you when we face you 4-on-4.
All right.
Why can't we do it today, though? I'm ready now.
Yeah, what we doing right now today?
You said anytime, any place. The place is Memphis, Tennessee. The time is Monday night at 7:30, and the place is Mid-South Coliseum. Survivor Series. We're going to see who survives.
All right, let's get it checked out.
Scared of the chief, Dave Brown.
We've got to get it sanctioned. He's got to check on it. Let's do that.
This is a real Indian here, brother.
Let's us take a break. We'll try to get some verification on this, and we'll be back later.